海賊王になる男だ。
What is going on, guys? It is your boy Kelly Mack from the Track Never Wrapping It Back, and we are back with Strawhat Sitdown episode 113. Yippee Yahoo!
Hey,
I like that little dance you did, Mr. That was fire. Yeah, big shout out to all you guys supporting. Make sure you guys follow us on all social platforms. We're on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and YouTube at Strawhat Sitdown. You look for us, you will find us. I'm here with the gang as usual. I need you guys to pardon my voice. I'm a little under the weather, but you know we're still gonna get it rocking today. You feel me? The rest of the gang is here as usual. That boy Strawhat in the building. What's going on, my brother?
everything's going good, man. Hopefully you feel better
Thanks,
later on, but no chapter, so let's get it. Let's talk about these villains.
Yeah, we about to get nasty. Yeah, you know how it gets when we start doing tier lists.
Yes, sir.
Mr. G in the building, my brother. How you doing?
What's good, everybody? Yo, we got a few shout outs today. Shout out to my New Milford Knights. We came in second in our tournament. We got a nice little silver medal.
Nice.
It was a good game for most of it, and then at the end they just got gassed, and they lost the will to fight. But they still held it, played to the end, and very happy. And then my volleyball team, we came in third in our league
Nice.
on Wednesday. So it was our first time together. So hopefully next season we could do better. Keep building on that. So
All right, look at you, double top threes though. That's sick.
yeah,
That's sick.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
sportsman
that's
right
true.
there.
Actually, I did not even think about it
Yeah,
like
man,
that.
you going
Cali,
crazy.
you right. You also you coming in top threes for a while too
Yeah,
now.
you feel me? Yo,
Yeah, let's go. That's you right. Let's go. Yeah.
You feel me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Last but not least, that boy YHuss in the building. What's going on, brother?
What's going on, man? I'm super excited to talk about these villains. It's gonna be fun. And lastly, just make sure to like and subscribe. We really appreciate it, and it helps us out a lot. And if you have any comments to leave, let us know what you think about how we did on the list.
Absolutely.
Please.
Yeah, we're on break this week. No chapters, so we are going to do another patented Strawhat Sitdown tier list.
Yes, sir.
We decided to flip the tier list we did last week, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. I don't even remember. We did the Straw Hats best moments. We are now going to be doing it for the villains of One Piece. We're going to be ranking all of their moments. It's not going to be like the last tier list where we're ranking the moments by character. We're going to rank them all together. We have a nice selection here. Which YHuss graciously put together for us. Thank you, my brother, for that.
No worries, bro.
And yeah, I mean, let's just get into it, right? We know how tier list works, right?
Sure.
All right, let's get it. One Piece best villain moments tier list. We're gonna start. I'm gonna need your help too, YHuss, because some of these got cropped when I put them in the tier list maker. So yeah, this first one.
That one is it's the beginning of Marineford when Whitebeard throws the fucking tsunami, and Aokiji freezes both ways on both sides, and he just displays his whole fucking power in the beginning of the war. So it's an Aokiji moment, and I was between that or him freezing the ice in Longland, but I thought this one had impact because it's in a fucking war.
Yeah, that's a good pick.
I'm not gonna lie.
Nothing crazy.
Don't be mad at me.
Uh-oh.
Do what you gotta do, boss.
I genuinely don't even remember him doing this. I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro.
That's fair. A lot happened in the...
There was a lot going on in Marineford, yo. I don't even remember him doing this. That's crazy.
Do you recall the freezing of the ice in Longland? I'm sure.
That was when he helped the civilians get over the.
Yeah, maybe that one would have been a more memorable pick then.
I mean, it's all good. I smoke a lot, so.
I was gonna say that, but
what are you guys thinking?
I honestly think, in my personal opinion, that's like either B or A.
I was thinking B. I was thinking
B. I was thinking B.
It was cool.
Because while it was a great moment, it's nothing like crazy out of the ordinary for Aokiji. You know what I mean?
An admiral of the Marines. Yeah.
Right.
I might even change my vote.
I might go.
It
C.
might be even a C. Yeah.
I might go C personally.
Yeah, because I think S will be like the absolutely mind blowing moments.
Yeah.
So I think C is fine for me.
Okay, cool.
Mister, you guys agree?
Yeah, I would say C.
Yeah, that's fine with me.
Yeah, I'm down.
You guys can hear me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next is Arlong. This is him biting the cannon. This is the first time you see his jaw strength.
He just goes nuts. I feel like that's like
yo, you're terrible, Mister.
We could have just moved past him,
bro.
Anyway.
What are y'all thinking? I ain't gonna lie, it's probably low too. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah,
it's cool.
That's like
and you know what it is? I think it's just in reference to what we see in the series.
Facts.
Like this is definitely a minor feat compared to the things that
at the time it was cool. Like it was like, oh shit, you know, like but compared to everything else we've seen, it's very low.
Yeah, I'm down with C.
Yeah.
That's Big Mom when she jumps on the Sunny while she's chasing them in Whole Cake.
Yo, that moment was scary as fuck.
It was scary.
The Emperor popping up on the ship was fucking crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, and like none of the hard hitters are here. It's like we can
very unexpected too. That shit was crazy.
Even myself.
Even with the hard hitters, because like that was during the time frame that was during the time frame where we saw Luffy like clash with Big Mom and like off of two like gear fourth punches and she casually blocking him with a hockeyed up like wrist or whatever, or like, and I'm like, bruh, and then he's deflated already. I'm like, bruh, they're not ready. This is not the one. And then she's on this shit. Like, I'm like, oh no. So yeah, that moment was crazy to me. That's definitely like A, I would say.
I wouldn't be mad at A.
I wouldn't be upset. I would A. Maybe no. This would be a good amount of S tier. So yeah, A is good. I think.
Yeah, I'm fine with A.
Okay, I'm down with that. Definitely down with that. This is Blackbeard obtaining Whitebeard's fruit, correct?
We don't gotta talk about this one, right?
Yeah, it has to be S.
That's S. Cool.
This is one of the most insane moments in the entire series for sure.
And it's still something to this day that we don't have any info on.
Exactly.
Yeah. That we're still very curious about.
Yeah, and that's why Whitebeard dying. It's just such a legendary moment.
Yeah. 100%. CP9 reveal.
Yep.
I have bias. I have unintentional bias for this moment because I knew who they were before I.
Oh really?
Damn. Because I got into One Piece. When I first got into One Piece, it was almost a decade ago, but they were in like Dressrosa. So like,
oh okay.
I had seen a lot of stuff already. Yeah, I'd seen the Lucci versus Luffy fight already. So like, I seen them. I was like, okay, these guys are obviously.
I'd give this like at least a B. I think it's like.
I'd give it a B.
Yeah, I think it's like one of the like in Annie's lobby. It's because again, earlier in this arc, Robin actually admits to Sanji and Chopper that she shot, what's his name, Iceberg or whatever. So like you kind of are questioning like, okay, then like what's going on? Who are these masked people? That's like she's that talked to her earlier.
Yeah.
And also like Kaku and Lucci and them seem so sick. They seem like some real niggas.
Yeah.
Kaku seems like a cool guy. So
they were in the intro, bro. They were like, "Oh, look at this guy flying in the air. He's a good guy, bro." Like bro,
intro, by the way.
You know, like that's a sick intro too. And then you think they're all cool, and they're not cool at all, bro. They ripped the rug under you, and that shit was crazy, bro.
I completely understand because they were portraying Kaku in like a good light, weren't they, in the intro?
Yeah, dude, he just was flying in the. Yo, that shit was crazy, bro. I was like, yo, they got Usopp looking like doing this crazy shit, bro, and he's a bad guy. Oh man.
Yeah, it was definitely cool. It was definitely cool. Y'all it sound like it might be more of an A than a B. I ain't gonna lie.
I know.
I might give it an A. Personally, I might give it an A because only because that shit was crazy at the time, bro. Robin went AWOL, right?
Yeah.
Fucking, and then these guys that you thought were gonna help us ended up being the fucking bad guys. Meanwhile, the guy that was giving a shit in the beginning ended up being one of our good guys, which was nice. But
I wouldn't be mad at it either. I'm Mr. I'm with you. Let's go A, bro.
Did you guys?
I won't.
Go ahead, man.
I said I won't lie. I partially remember, like I just don't remember my full on like expression from when I first seen it. I know I was surprised. But I don't know if I was like out of my seat, like, yo, what the fuck?
That's actually what I was gonna ask you guys was, do you guys like I was spoiled on the reveal? Were you guys spoiled on the reveal, or were you guys?
Nah, I had
No,
no clue.
I was
Okay.
surprised.
was not.
I was like,
Okay.
yo, what the fuck? Because like at the time, shit was going down, right? Like,
Yeah.
and like people, all the Straw Hats were separated. Fucking Luffy got stuck. Zoro like all this shit. Like, so I don't know. I would give it an A. Yeah, because
I think
I was surprised at the time.
I think my reaction was like when I first saw it, I was like, oh, these guys some hoes.
I just didn't expect it at all. I think it was just so unexpected because they're also like I have body doubles that are standing guard, right? Like if you're just reading this the first time, to me, I was so fucking shocked.
Yeah,
and as hype as I was,
yeah.
I still think a B is low-key fine, even though I was getting hyped with Mista.
Yeah, I'd probably say B too, but again, that's me. I'm in a different perspective, so you know.
That's fair. That's crazy that you knew that. That's nuts.
Yeah, it was unfortunate.
That is crazy.
I spent before I watched One Piece, I used to watch AMVs on YouTube of all the fights from different animes. Like I've seen Bleach fights too. I've never seen that series. Like,
Ooh,
it'd be like
that's fair.
That's crazy.
All right, so B for that. Crocodile killing, quote unquote, Lucci, holy camoli, Luffy. Definitely, this is definitely a shock. The first time I seen it, I don't know how I'd rank it. It was definitely really shocking the first time I saw it.
It was shocking, but here's my thing, and I think this is why it like sours it for me. I wasn't watching One Piece week to week when this moment happened, so you know I was catching up because when I first started watching One Piece, it was when they were at the Fishman Island or a little bit past that and past it, right? Okay. And so because of that, I was watching it on illegal sites at that time because this was 2010. So it wasn't like, you know what I mean, Crunchyroll and all that other stuff was like, you know, as prominent as they are now. Yeah. So I was watching it on an illegal site and, you know, I could see the episodes. So it's not like when
I see what you mean. Yeah.
So it's like I didn't think that he actually died from this, but it was shocking that he lost. But
so you got spoiled again, man. Spoilers, bro. Yo, stop spoiling shit, people, please. It's like, damn.
I feel like One Piece is one of the hardest things to avoid for too.
Yeah, I mean, it's just that like if you see the episode list, you're like, okay, there's no way they're making 500 episodes without this guy. So it's
Zoro's the new main character.
Yeah, like so. Now that would have been thoroughly shocking to me, but I'm like, he's gonna win somehow.
That was
and then
funny.
It's like, so I mean, for me, this would be like a C.
Damn,
honestly.
I think what I'll say about Crocodile is that Luffy has to that point not struggled versus anyone.
Yeah.
And I think for that reason I want to at least give it a B, just because it's like, wow, this guy got fucked up, and this is the first time.
Okay, yeah. I can feel that. I can feel B.
I'm gonna go with YHuss on that one.
Yeah. Very shocking.
Because I won't take away from the fact that Crocodile was the first one to legitimately fuck Luffy over. Like
and Crocodile is again one of those guys that's like a new world, like kind of like a reject. And it's kind of him telling him like, bro, like you don't know what you're getting into with the Grand Line, you know, like. So I felt like it did a job of like stamping like, oh damn, it's not gonna be peaches and cream for Luffy and the Straw Hats, like going even beyond this arc. So. Yeah,
it's like a double meaning. It's like symbolically, it has a symbolism meaning, and then it has like the on his face meaning. Yeah, there's a lot that goes into the Crocodile Luffy fight. It's like this is the new world. Like you were playing with your food in the other blues, but here, nah, it's not like that. We different. Like,
all right, so B consensus.
Yeah, I'm down with that.
Okay. Daffy putting up the bird cage.
Actually,
no.
Maybe that might have been the one, but this is him using his awakening versus Gear 4 Luffy.
Oh.
And we have never seen awakening before. This is like legitimately the first time we see the fucking buildings turn to string, and it's like, wait, how is he's a paramecia? How is he doing this? I thought that was like, I think that shit was. You said S tier?
Yes.
Real nigga. I don't know if I would say S, but I fuck with that.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd say S either.
In the moment, I'm not gonna lie.
The first double fruit awakening we saw, I thought, okay, first of all, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. But when I first seen Doflamingo I slept on them. I did. I like, who is this?
Okay.
I like, who is this flamingo ass nigga? Like this, like, and then when it came back around to Luffy meeting up with Law, and then they had to go to Dressrosa. I like Luffy would slap this dude. Get the fuck out of here. I was thoroughly surprised that Doflamingo was slapping Luffy. So the fact that, like, on top of all that, he had the Devil Fruit awakening too, and that was our first introduction. I like, yo, that was a high moment for me. Like, I definitely would put that S in my opinion. At least A. Like, I'll also accept A.
I put it A. I put it A.
Yeah, I think it's at least an A. I think if you asked me this like immediately after Rose, I'd say, oh, easy S tier. But like, it's just kind of hindsight a little bit. A lot of crazy stuff has happened, but I think A is fine. I wouldn't be mad at S though, but I think A is fine. I would vote A.
I would probably say A too. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Okay, that's cool.
Consensus.
The consensus has been made.
What's this one?
This is his speech about justice and evil, and in Marineford he goes nuts. He's like, yeah, like justice, evil, the winner decides all that. History is blah blah blah. I think with what we're hearing now with Vegapunk, it kind of is getting brought up again. Like, who can we really say who was evil in the Void Century? I just think it's a very like, it kind of like marked the importance of Marineford. And it's a speech people always come back to when they talk about the themes of One Piece, and I feel like it's like his most memorable moment in terms of what people talk about. So I would say an A tier, if not S.
I would say A as well.
Mm-hmm.
Because it has so much importance.
Yeah,
in terms of, like, the story. So
absolutely.
Enel creating the giant thunder orb. I forgot what it was called.
Yeah, Rygo, I think, and he literally destroys Skypiea. It's just a fucking gaping hole after this.
A.
This is the first time he does this move. I'm confused. Wait, when he did this,
did he do it twice?
Didn't Luffy destroy the ball? He went in and did the golden.
That was like the ending, right? The very ending, like second time with the orb, right? The giant golden. He like dispersed it. But I think the first time he actually hits Skypiea and he like obliterates.
So that's why I'm asking. This is the first time.
This is the first time, yeah.
Okay, yeah, okay.
I think Mod's an A.
I vote A.
I vote B.
I think that shit was fucking insane. Bro, he obliterated an entire country, bro. I think that shit is definitely an A in my opinion.
That's on the same level as like Lucian.
Yeah. It's like insane
That's
fucking
true.
show
That's
power.
True.
I just don't remember. You know what? Maybe a lot of these moments are just older, so it's hard to.
I'm actually with Kelly on this. I don't remember this moment too much.
No, well, I mean, I remember it, but like I can't
picture how you was feeling.
The feelings that I had when I first watched this. You know what I'm saying? Like
that's fair.
And I feel like the moments that stuck out to me the most, I can remember how I felt when I experienced them. You know what I mean?
That's right.
That's super. I think there's a lot of the S tiers for sure.
Yeah.
Like they're gonna.
Yeah. So like what, B?
I'll personally say B. That'll be my vote. I'll say B.
I'm fine with B. I mean, it's not like I had a crazy emotional. I don't think I had a crazy emotional attachment to that moment either. So it was just the feat alone is crazy,
it's a crazy feat, but I personally give it like low B, maybe C plus. Like
that's
a high C.
That's vicious. I respect it. I think B is where we're headed to. Like in terms
that's
of
fine. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Okay.
Low B.
Another
S tier, right?
Yeah, this is classic.
Yeah.
This has got to be one of the best moments in One Piece. I love this shit so much.
Yeah.
This shit is gold, bro.
I can't believe it.
Shock face, bro.
Yeah, it's definitely a classic.
It's such an iconic thing that either other moments relive that in One Piece, or you see like other inspiration from outside things from that moment, like people's drawings, people's like. I wonder if that was ever referenced in like an anime as well.
Oh, absolutely, like, definitely.
Yeah, like that moment is just too classic.
Yeah, 100%, definitely peak. Okay, another S tier moment. Akainu, murking the shit out of Ace. That is definitely classic.
Oof.
Yeah,
really unfortunate.
I just want to, as I was making this, I was like, Akainu, what did he do? And then I was like, oh yeah, he punched Whitebeard's face off. He punched Whitebeard's face off, you know, and I was like, okay, what chapter is that? And then I was like, going through Marineford, and then I realized, wait, I'm fucking bugging. He killed Ace. So just a funny tidbit about how I was making it. I completely forgot the shit happened for like 2 seconds. Next is Fujitora calling a meteor versus Law and Doflamingo.
Okay, no, this shit was godlike. I'm not gonna lie.
It's S-tier, bro. That shit was crazy
This
as
shit might
fuck.
have been S-tier. This shit was godlike. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm gonna put that as like it's. Oh, I wish it was like an in between because that's where it would go for me. But
Like
I guess I'm fine with either. I guess I'm fine with either though.
I think even just like Law and Doflamingo's reaction.
Yeah,
like, Doflamingo literally says,
dude.
"Well, shit, this is not a joke."
I was not that has to be S because bro, this motherfucker's brought out a meteor, bro. I said, yo, when did this happen?
I think it just for me, it definitely just because the scale of the series isn't normally like cosmic like that.
Yes.
So for him to pull a meteor, just it's fucking insane. I'm not gonna lie.
What anime are we in, bro?
Yeah,
bro,
right. Like this is not
changes,
Naruto.
bro.
Like, why are you pulling meteors out, bro?
Someone should have took Doflamingo's voice in the moment that he saw that and swapped it with someone saying, "Is this Dragon Ball?" Like that shit was crazy.
Yeah.
Okay. Definitely S tier. What do we have here?
That's the chapter where Saturn calls all the Gorosei. That's like the very ending of that chapter.
Oh, okay, I see. This is where the black flames come out and he starts calling.
Yeah, I guess it got cropped. Yeah.
S.
Yeah,
that's a free S.
Yeah, no, this shit was definitely insane. I'm not gonna
lie. That might be
lie.
still my favorite cliffhanger of Egghead. That shit was fucking nuts.
When that shit gets animated, bro, that shit's gonna be fire, bro.
I can't wait for Saturn. I just want to see how it looks in the anime. Like they're summoning.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit is definitely gonna be peak. This is Kaido falling from the sky and landing in front of Kid, Apu, and Drake.
Oh, S, bro, S.
Real.
I know. I would accept nothing else.
You know what's so crazy? I wouldn't have said S before Wano.
That's fair.
I think after Wano in context, this moment is fucking insane for sure.
Yeah.
This guy's a beast, bro.
Yeah.
Also, what I like about this moment is that it like sets up a lot of Wano in that Apu and Hawkins betray Kid here because of this fight.
No, but that's what I'm talking about more so than Kaido falling from the sky and surviving, which was
okay.
insane in of itself. That shit was definitely insane in and of itself. But tying in the Kid, Apu, and Drake shit to the everything that happened with them in Wano from this very moment is fucking sick.
It's
the setup, but like me personally, I'm a big proponent of like betrayal and hyping characters up as like the legendary bosses that they are. And to me, this was a legendary boss moment. Like
easily
all in 10,000 feet from the sky. You know how high that is? Like that is, and then coming out of it just like with a minor headache. And then you towering over three powerful ass pirates, like you the shit, and they not. Oh, I was like, no, stop, Oda, you are too good at this. Like, I was like, bro, that is like a wanted poster, like a motherfucker. Like,
yeah, just the panel itself is so tough, and also like
the
it comes
panel
right off.
Was crazy.
It comes immediately off of Dressrosa, where we see Doflamingo is so afraid of Kaido. That's Law's whole leverage over him. He's like, yo, I will fuck up your operation, and I'll bring Kaido's rage upon you. And Doflamingo's like, nah, I can't have that. So to see like, and even the narrator setup, it's like there's a man who was shot this many times. He tried to drown. He was held captive by the Navy. The narrator was like telling it like he was a legend, you know. So one of the best moments for sure.
I will never forget that moment. The fact that like the thing is that they say a picture speaks more than 1,000 words, and that to me spoke 50,000 words. I was like. Bruh, I felt like I could write a whole essay on why these niggas should never never stand up to an emperor again. Like, it's like, I was like, geez, no, we're not doing this. There's no way. It's like, Like, there's just no way. Nah, that's an S tier moment. Like, just crazy.
Yeah. Next is Luffy defeating Katakuri. I actually really like the line, that line that he says at the end.
I named it the title of the image. It's like you're looking quite far into the future, aren't you?
Quite far into the future, yeah. No, that line is one of my favorite lines. That shit was so hard.
Yeah, and
It's very good.
The standoff moment of it, where like Luffy starts crawling out of the hole, and then like Katakuri standing, he got up after the clash, and then he's just like, "Yo, you're gonna come back, aren't you?" He's like, "Yep," and then he's like, "All right, you got it," and then he falls. Like, it's just such an amazing moment. I would give it like top of A, if not an S, honestly.
Yeah.
I'm down for S, to be honest. I really like this
So
moment.
real. Well, yeah,
It's so symbolically good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I wasn't the biggest fan of the fight originally. I definitely got more. I've grew to appreciate it more as I got deeper into the series and started looking into One Piece more. But specifically, this moment was my favorite part of the fight for sure. Yeah. So we're cool with S.
Yeah.
Yep.
This is Kizaru appearing on Sabati.
Yes, sir. I think this is another S, honestly. Like, to me, to me, this is not just him getting onto the island. This is him
taking out
cooking one of these niggas one by fucking one.
Yeah, he was giving niggas the business.
Yeah, I think it's a free S. He just appeared like the Adam. Again, it's like because of Luffy's punch. It's such a fucking high stakes feeling throughout the whole situation. I think this is a free S tier.
I would say A. I think that Kizaru adds to the stakes on Sabati, but I don't think he is the entirety of the moment. I think his moment is dope. I would definitely say A tier. I don't know if I'd personally say S though. And I think his feats, I do think his feats are dope, but it's not the first Admiral feat we see.
Yeah, the Admiral's definitely. This is not establishing how these the Admirals are, but I think his speed feats, like, especially because the hyping of the supernova is such a
it's definitely dope. I'll say A.
Yeah, I went S. What do you guys think?
That was such a huge moment, though. I mean,
I'm also thinking because like the other Admiral feat that we saw at the time was Aokiji, and at the time he froze Luffy and Robin. You know what I mean? So I was already like, oh fuck.
He made them look stupid.
Now another Admiral coming. This dude just fucking, like you said, taking out everyone one by one.
Yeah, I think
he's stupid fast. Oh, bro.
Yeah, I think what it is that S tier moment that we're talking about for like setting the stage on what it means to be an admiral. I mean, definitely Kizaru's moment does that, but Aokiji was like the shocker because like you say, you froze Robin. All three of them came at Aokiji, and then they like got frozen bad, and then Luffy finally got frozen. So that was like crazy. Kizaru's moment, we kind of expected like some crazy shit to happen a little bit low key because like they said they kept hyping it up. They said, "Hey, an admiral will come," and then they thinking like, "Damn, like someone like Aokiji, like that, like that will be crazy." So they kept hyping that moment up, and then when we got it, I mean, I was not disappointed at all, but it is a little bit expected, a little bit. So,
I must say high A if anything.
Yeah.
So we're going A. Let's get it.
Alrighty. This is Blackbeard getting cooked by Magellan.
Yes, sir.
That was funny. That was funny. I'll say like C. I wasn't surprised. It was just funny. Like it was just funny. It was just like them slowly walking, and then Magellan walking, and then he's like, "You're not supposed to be here." He's like, "Well, I'm here," and he's like, "All right, you know what?" And then just smokes him like that. I'm like, that was hilarious. I was laughing when I saw that.
You know what I realized we could have used instead of Magellan beating the Blackbeard Pirates?
So
Shiroryu betraying Magellan after he defeated the Blackbeard Pirates.
Yeah, that's
as a moment.
That could have been there, yeah.
Right? Yeah, because that would have been like Shiroryu's fucking moment. Because that shit, for him, that shit was crazy. Like,
yeah. But as for this moment,
again, shaking my head.
Okay, we were talking about it before.
Yeah, we added me and Mr. added a few before the pod.
Oh, all right, my fault. I'll take it back.
But as for this moment, I think I find it funny that the mod remembers it as a funny moment. When I think back on it, it's like, God damn, he obliterated this entire crew. When Blackbeard was kind of getting hyped up because he beat Ace and like he was walking to like Impel Down, like he fucking owned the place. So I thought it was like shocking that he destroyed their whole crew in like basically a flash. But honestly, now that I'm seeing the other moments, I'm not mad at a C. Maybe I'll put low B.
I'd say B, if anything.
Yeah,
that's
cool.
cool.
I'm cool.
I think it was funny to me because of how confident he looked, and then he got, and then that he immediately got like it's just so funny. Like he was just walking so like yeah, I like you ain't shit, and then just boom, like just instant, like instant loss. I'm like, you can't be talking, you can't be acting that big and then just like get washed like that. Like
the whole squad too got washed.
Yeah, it was just too funny to me. But yeah, no, that's fine.
Luffy versus this is Magellan. What moment?
Yeah,
is this
it's Magellan. I couldn't find a good picture, but it's Magellan defeating Luffy. Like he
Okay.
just cooks him.
Okay. I would probably put it on the same tier. I'm not gonna lie to you.
It's kind of like a bit of a
It's just
repeat.
whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I knew Luffy wasn't ready for that fight either.
Yeah.
What is this? What is going on?
This
here?
is the beginning of Marineford where Mihawk attacks. He throws a fucking huge ass slash at Whitebeard. He's like, let me see if I have let me see how I measure up, and then he just fucking shoots. Ichigo's Getsuga Tensho at fucking Whitebeard from the whole fucking from the 3-point line.
I guess that was the first like projectile slash we ever saw from Mihawk, right?
Yeah.
This means nothing to me. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah, it's
yeah,
cool.
it's like
nothing to me.
I mean, the way that was set up, because at this time I was an anime watcher, so the way that was set up to me, I didn't think that Whitebeard was going to struggle with that. He was like smiling at it, and he didn't complain or nothing. So I thought something was going to happen. So it was kind of like too much foreshadowing for me to be convinced that that was like a threat. So
yeah, and then fucking Joseph stops it anyway.
Yeah. Then Joseph stops.
We can throw it to the D. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I mean it's like probably C-ish.
Yeah, I'm cool with C.
I ain't gonna lie, we gotta have at least one D, bro. I ain't gonna lie, it might be this one.
Yeah, I agree.
We're gonna look like some Mihawk haters, just like.
Well, good thing I said a second Mihawk moment.
The next moment is S tier, so like, is it like, you know what I'm saying?
It's my setup, baby.
Nah, I respect it. The next
you
picture
put out
is...
the worst and bring out the best. Oh man.
The next picture is Mihawk pulling up to the Baratier and just manhandling the rest of Don Krieg's ship.
Oof.
This is the first time we see like the real scale of power in One Piece.
Yeah. And the scale of a ship too, because that ship was huge.
Yeah, I think it's S. I'm not gonna lie.
I completely agree.
And the setup to that was also amazing because before Mihawk came, they were saying like you saw the state of Don Krieg's crew, right? And like they came in there with how many soldiers? Like how many
5,000
1,000 or something like that. Yeah, and then they were down to like 100 or something, and then they lost like mass amount of feet. So they had like 30 ships or something. And it was down to 1.
So, and then he tells them like, bro, it was only one guy that did it to us, and then he comes back. So.
And then it's because he was on a nap, bro. Because they woke him up from a nap. That shit's crazy.
Yeah, and it's like, and they were portraying him as like the epitome of what it meant to go into the Grand Line, because you get all kinds of disasters from figures and just natural phenomena and stuff like that. Like Mihawk was compared to as like a natural disaster, basically, and of the Grand Line,
like fucking Godzilla, bro. Like,
yeah. So that shit, that setup, and then him coming. That was like, I was spooked. I was like, oh shit. And this dude is just sailing on a small ass boat with his legs crossed, like sailing ain't shit. Like
vibing,
this dude is S tier, definitely an S tier moment.
Yes, sir.
This is
it's just I kind of had it as Luffy versus Lucci. It's him doing the Roku Ogun, the fucking
Yeah, that's
Two-Face
this is the
Kamehameha
last
move.
one he does before Luffy finishes him. Actually, if I'm not
Yeah,
mistaken.
Luffy gets, and then Luffy gets back up because he hears Usopp. I had it like as the fight as a whole. I thought like I was trying to think of what I could put for Lucci, and that's like the best I had to represent his fight.
So it's just for the fight overall.
Yeah, maybe like the last little bit.
Luffy and Lucci was a really good fight. It was a really
Yeah.
good fight. I can't
One of
lie.
the most.
I say like A.
Yeah, I want to say
Yeah.
A too.
I'd
I
say,
like the move.
I'd
I like
say-
the move a lot. I like Roku Ogan a lot. It's like the whole. It's the apparently it's like the ultimate move of the 6 skills or whatever that those niggas use. Soru and all that stuff. Like it's like the
Yeah.
ultimate move of all that stuff.
Okay. Winding down the list. Got a couple more to go.
Yes, sir.
This is what's going on here.
It's when Saturn appears, the chapter where he
First
appears
time.
on his ones. It kind of sucks that we had the Gorosei first. I wish this one was first, but yeah, this is Saturn's appearance. I thought that was funny. This was nuts by itself. I would put this S still.
Because when he first appeared, you know, fucking Marine's head started popping off and shit like that. If they looked at him, you know, like, and then that fucking the magic circle popping up out of nowhere.
Sanji
that
couldn't
shit
move.
That shit was
And
crazy.
then every strong fighter that
Yep.
was not occupied felt his presence.
Yeah,
Yep.
Every strong fighter.
another S tier.
Like, yeah. I just like that. That was definitely a crazy portrayal feat. Like,
yeah, and then it's like the answering the question of how strong the Gorosei are. Like, first off, we get this the demonic form, like the black circle. Yeah, this is so fucking insane. I'm
Bro,
free S tier.
So, yeah, I would say
When they
S.
did it,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so. When the anime hit, yo, the music is gonna hit that, bro. That shit.
oh my goodness, I can't wait.
That's
bro.
this sound demonic, bro.
I can imagine the whole island shaking because of his presence.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, I can definitely see it. Senior Pink versus Franky.
Another S tier, no?
Yeah, I was about to
Just
say
the whole
backstory.
Yeah. Everything about that was just peak.
Still one of the best fights to this day, bro. Like that shit was crazy, bro.
And think about it, like this is the first character that's not like the major leader of their operation.
Yeah.
That we've other than fucking Saturn, but it's just crazy that this fucking side character who's not even like one of the 4 like Diamond. You know how like Doflamingo had like the heads of his operation. He's just a nigga within one of those groups, and he still had one of the most meaningful fights in the whole series. So
yeah,
amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree, 100%. This is Kaido. What Kaido moment is this though?
It's the first moment he appears in Wano. It's his Zoan like reveal when Law's like, yo, like Luffy, come outside, look at this, and then like Kaido comes down and he's like, yo, what the fuck is that, a dragon? And Law's like, no, bro, it's Kaido, bro. And I think it might seem small compared to like his first introduction, but to me, this was like the holy fucking shit. This nigga is a dragon.
Was that when he blew like the shrine? Like
yes, it's right before he destroys the shrine. Yes, it's
right
before he destroys the shrine.
Yeah,
where the Strawhats are, and Luffy actually killed his whole crew right there.
Because he was drunk, no? Right?
He was drunk. Yes.
We saw Kaido like as a human, all drunk and shit, and then he got all fucking upset, and then he turned into a dragon. Like, yo, fuck Odin, and then did his Boro breath at the fucking at the shrine and shit, and then even like, and at the time we thought the Straw Hats were there, right? Because that's what
we knew the Straw Hats were there. Luffy thought they died.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it was. And Luffy was fucking shocked, bro. He was shook.
Yeah, this shit was fucking nuts, bro. I think as a moment, I feel like at least it was just so fucking insane to see his Zoan form, and it's kind of like now that we're here, because by the way, this is like right after Kinemon tells them they're from the past, and then it lays out the plan that like they're gonna start a raid in like 3 weeks, and then we get to see a reminder of like this is what we're fighting against, bro. This fucking demon, bro. So I think it's one of my favorite moments in Wano. I put that in A at least.
Yeah, I feel that.
So we saying A?
Yeah,
looks like it.
Okay. Last moment on the tier list. What is this? What I can't see.
It's like last chapter. Second last chapter.
Venus cutting the stratosphere, right?
Yeah, the island. The lab in half. The island lab.
The labosphere or whatever in half.
Yeah.
That's a pretty strong moment. I would definitely give it like, I would say only reason why I would say B is because I feel like we've seen this scale of cutting before in terms of like Law, in terms of Mihawk, in terms of the Seraphim. Like you just get these mountain tier like cuts. So it wasn't surprising to me that he did it. It was just a little scary, only because like we didn't know what effect would happen from him doing that. But like, so I would say like probably B, maybe A if like you really want. But
I'm cool.
like,
I'm cool with a B just because
I'm
Enel
cool with
destroying a whole island isn't A. It's a B.
Yeah, but like Ma said, that showing has been shown before.
Yep.
To a skill in that manner, especially like one showing for Venus definitely I think would stand out would be how fast he took down the pacifistas, the
Yeah,
Mark
that shit was
IIIs.
nuts.
yeah,
When he
I think honestly that was a more impressive showing than him cutting the mountain, just because like how fast you would have had to been to go all around the island to get those pacifistas. Like,
and they were strong too. Like they were no.
yeah. So like,
I would put this one at B. I'd put this one at B too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm cool with that. Oh, that's it.
Yeah, that is all good.
All right, any last questions, comments, concerns, movements, objections?
Well, you guys want to order the top, or you guys
Maybe like a top 5.
we can do that. I mean, we can just order the. Yeah, I mean that.
Oh,
was
S tier. Yeah, I'm cool ordering
that's
S
fine.
tier.
Yeah. That's
Well,
cool.
So, what would you guys consider the best moment out of everything in S tier?
Ooh, for the villains, I think maybe Akainu.
I feel like objectively, the answer would be Akainu.
Would be that one. Yeah.
Yeah,
that's fine.
like
Yeah.
I also think Blackbeard second is probably.
I was gonna say
Yeah,
that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the Blackbeard moment.
I think you can kind of play around with it after that.
I would say I would argue something with the Gorosei, whether it's just the Saturn one or the summoning of all 5 of them.
I think the Gorosei summoning all 5 is the one that I would have the highest of the Gorosei moments.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we can agree that like Katakuri, Kaido, Senior Pink might be the bottom 3. Is that, or Gorosei's also, Saturn's also there. I don't know.
I personally have Katakuri higher.
Oh, real? I respect that.
I like that moment a lot, man. That
Where
moment was
would
so
you put
sick.
I like the
I don't
Kaido
know.
moment
I'm not
too.
gonna lie. It's hard after. So we have the top 4 here, right?
I think that's fine. Yeah.
After this, it's kind of a toss up. I can't lie. You know what? Maybe I'd put the Mihawk moment next after that.
Yeah.
That's too fair. Yeah.
Mihawk moment in the top 5.
Yeah.
Especially at the time, bro. That shit was crazy.
That shit was bonkers. I can't lie to you. I actually think I kind of like the meteor moment next to.
That shit really was crazy, bro.
It was crazy. That shit was insane, yo.
I think just switch Katakuri and Kaido.
Yeah. That's
I think that might be it.
You got Senior Pink at
That
the
might be
bottom?
it.
I think I have the Kaido moment
In
at the bottom.
comparison,
We have the Kaido at the bottom? Okay.
Well, I don't know. What were you going to say, Mod?
I was about to say, in comparison, I do feel like the Senior Pink one should be at the bottom of S, but yeah, I mean, I'm not married to that idea, so.
What do you think, YHuss?
I actually think in terms of how huge the Senior Pink moment is, I think it might actually be like above the Gorosei one. But I think the Kaido one is fine, third last though. I think I still have Kaido above the other 2.
Okay, so this?
That's how I would have it. Yeah.
And I do believe that once we get the anime version of the Saturn's entrance and the Gorosei entrance, it'll
hit harder.
amplify everything.
My goodness, brother. I still think the Gorosei, like when they summon all 5, my jaw was slack for like a week after, brother. That shit was
crazy.
To end a chapter on that, especially like because we see what Saturn is capable of, and to have all fucking 5 of them, like,
was not expecting that. Like we weren't expecting Saturn, and then the fact that this dude just summoned the other 4.
They're like, yo, fuck it, we're doing it live, I guess. Like,
on top of all the shit that was happening, Admiral Kizaru being there, dealing with everything, like it was just so stacked, and then it's like, all right, let's stack it some more, and it's just like, oh my gosh, what are we gonna do? This is crazy. This is insane.
Yeah.
This is like a full-scale world war on that island alone. Like, geez.
Yeah.
That was a crazy moment.
But yeah, I myself am cool with this order.
Me too.
All right, cool. Tier list finished. One Piece best villain moments. Akainu takes number 1. That nigga's a slime ball though, so I'm not surprised. It's a slime ball. That's
true.
Yeah. Kylie, make sure to save this one for us, brother.
Oh yeah, I got you, and I will send it. All right, yeah, that's gonna be it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Big shout out to everybody that was hanging out with us on Twitch and YouTube today. We appreciate you guys. If you're not watching the episodes live, you guys need to be doing that. Make sure you guys follow us on all social platforms at Strawhat Sitdown on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter. You look for us, you will find us. We have a chapter next week.
Yes, sir.
We are back.
We back.
Chapter. We back, baby. Yo, these breaks be hurting sometimes. I ain't gonna lie, man.
I didn't know what day it was. I'm not gonna lie.
Right? Like, I be losing track of time without a One Piece chapter, man.
This shit is the crux of the week.
I forget everything else that came out. Like, YHuss reminded me before that JJK came out. I was like, oh fuck, I gotta read that.
Yeah, same, literally. We will be back to our regularly scheduled program next week, so make sure you guys tune in. I think that's about it, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's about it.
Yes, sir.
Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Until next time, you guys take it easy, be safe, be healthy. We appreciate you guys, and we will see y'all when we see y'all. Peace.
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 Who gon' get down? We are. This that Strawhat Sitdown. We are. Who the crew with the fleet? We are. Who gon' piece that One Piece? We are. Who gon' get down? We are. This that Strawhat Sitdown. We are. Who the crew with the fleet? We are. Who gon' piece that One Piece? We are. Strawhat Sitdown crew in the building. We promote to these other podcasts. We gon' put these people in their feelings when they hear this, and they know that they can't top this. We spit facts and we poppin'. Every time an episode is dropping, we see D3 in the corner. Mister, that's a real G with the green screen in the background. Got him looking like he in a real scene. We got Big Mod in the cut. Always ready with rebuttals, but he bring the knowledge when we in the huddle, so you know the crew is never gonna fumble. And it's YHuss, last but not least. If you ask me, then Cali, mad at Captain, make him rally around me. Every Sunday, we gon' run deep, and we can't stop until we find out about that One Piece. Who gon' get down? We are. This that Strawhat Sitdown. We are. Who the crew with the fleet? We are. Who gon' piece that One Piece? We are. Who gon' get down? We are. This that Strawhat Sitdown. We are. Who the crew with the fleet? We are. Who gon' piece that One Piece?